What's up, everybody? This is the Man Philly, and today it is beautiful outside, and we are installing my new carbon fiber high wing from Paragon. We will open that box later, but yeah, I'm a little scared of drilling holes in my car, but this is gonna look so good. I cannot wait to see what the end result is. Really, everything shouldn't be too hard. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube just to kind of get me ready, and yeah, there's some little hole drilling spots for where you're supposed to drill the 4 holes. But I guess we'll get right into this thing. First thing I'll do is grab a 9mm drill and start. Okay guys, before we start drilling those holes, these are the tools that you're gonna need. So pretty much everything that you will need is a 9mm drill bit, a 7mm drill bit, a drill. Any type of drill is fine. I recommend to have an electric ratchet so you can take the bolts out way easier without having to swing that ratchet back and forth. Any type of trim tool that can pretty much do the job and help you get the trim pieces off and the plastic fasteners off. These are not needed, these are just in case. I kind of over prepared for this. I did not expect it to be this less amount of tools. You're gonna need a T15, so you don't have to buy a whole torque set. You can go to AutoZone and get only one T15 from the store. You're gonna need a 7mm. It can be whatever your electric ratchet is if you buy that, but it could be 1/4 inch or 3/8. I recommend 1/4 inch because we're pretty much taking off trim pieces. We're not trying to tighten that down too much. So 7mm, 8mm, and then a 10mm. And then also, whatever your lug nut size is, I think mine is 22. If you have aftermarket lug nuts, that's the size you're gonna need to get. So, and whatever you wanna take that off with, you can take it off with a big 1/2 inch ratchet, or you can take it off with an impact. Either way is fine, as long as you tighten down and torque those wheels after you're finished, so you'll be not going down the highway and your wheel falling off. So yeah, let's get into drilling these holes. Okay, it's good to make your dots first and not go all the way through, because there's this light housing is right underneath this fiberglass composite. So I'm gonna clean. Okay guys, so we'll finish drilling out the holes whenever I take the bumper off. So let's start taking this bumper off. Also, don't forget, you're gonna need something to take this wheel off if you don't want to crush your hand up in there and try to do it that way. It'll make your life so much easier if you just lift the car up and take the wheel off. I've got this one jacked up with a special pad made for the car. So let's get into drilling these holes, and then we'll take that bumper off. So we're gonna start with taking this little trim piece off right here. Which is only one 7mm bolt at the bottom, and it should pop right out. Just like that. So I'm gonna make sure these clips return back to the same exact spot. Make sure you have all the metal little pieces right here. You don't want your thing being halfway tacked in. Next, there are gonna be some more 7s on the bottom. Two more 7s on the bottom holding this splash shield on. And then next you're gonna grab your T15, and there are 2 T15s right there. Throw that in the little bucket, and then we're able to pull back this inner liner. Very nice. Okay, so after you get all that situated, the 2 next ones are kind of hard to show. There's a 7mm right here, 7mm in the middle, around here somewhere, and then there's a 10mm right there with a stud. That's a nut on a stud. These 2 are bolts. So it's a pretty long stud, so you're gonna have to get a deeper socket to be able to get that off. On this side is a very tight space to do it. I recommend getting an electric ratchet. This is what I was talking about. So the 10mm on this side is pretty hard to get. Over there you have a lot more space. There's a wiring harness kind of in the way, but it's movable. So just to give you a view on that. Under the exhaust on each side of the vehicle, you need to remove these 2 T15s on both sides. All right, next we've got all of these T15s across the top, and in both corners on the red of the bumper, there's gonna be kind of hidden T15s. So I'm gonna remove those. Okay, those connectors were pretty tough. There's only 3. There's a black one, a light gray one, and then a very small black one. Again, next we're gonna be taking these lights out so we do not damage them, drilling the holes all the way through, and we can gain easier access to bolting on this wing. We'll have to unpackage that in a second. Looks to be that they are 7mm all around. So let's get them lights out. Okay, I didn't think this would be an issue, but I recommend that you take the center light out, the third brake light. Just plop that downward. Now we've got enough room to play around with this. Okay, so now we will drill our holes the rest of the way. So I've already drilled that one through. Oh yeah, those are some clean cut holes. Let's go get this wing unboxed. Oh yeah. Well, I had to go eat, guys. Coming back, it already looks so amazing. Wow. I still have to get these side pieces on, so We'll do that next. All right, we've now got both of the side pieces on that kind of just make the whole wing. I haven't even looked at it. I haven't even stepped back to look at it. Oh yeah, this thing looks amazing. We're gonna go get some shots of this thing a little bit down the road, so I'm ready to see it. I cannot wait. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. It's a new day and this car looks absolutely amazing. I hope y'all had a wonderful watch. On this video, I tried to do everything that I would be looking for if I was watching a how-to video, so that would help me understand. So if you didn't understand some parts, please ask me in the comments section and I will do the best of my ability to respond and help you out. Please like and subscribe. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. We're gonna wrap it up here. Follow your dreams. Peace out.